Hey folks, Consolidating here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as the Buha. It's a succession synergy game, and I still really want to paint all of Africa Buhin green. But I've had a night to sleep on it and think about it, and probably, if we're looking to just conquer and control as much territory as possible, it probably makes sense for me to not annex our vassals and, I don't know, use the points. Well, I mean, there's really a limit to how much land we could feed these guys. I suppose if we take Ethiopia, we could feed the land over to these guys so that they court instead of us. I mean, they don't have any cores on it right now or anything like that, but we could offload it that way and get a slightly bigger vassal. The same sort of thing could happen in Najd over here. Like, we really could feed these guys a little bit, but god damn it, I really want this to be unified. So the reason I'm thinking about it is because we've only put 18 points into this annexation. I could cancel this and therefore save ourselves an extra 400 plus Diplo power, right? For territory that is, what religion is it actually? Oh, it is fetishist. Actually, no, that and Coptic, but it's got a good amount of fetishist, which is what we are. So you know what? I'm going to be quite happy to annex this. Najad, or Najd, or I don't know, is also fetishist. That's quite interesting. Then I probably will be very happy to annex that. Whereas the Mamlukian land, a lot of it is, well, it's Muslim, so Sunni or Shia over here. And so that is less incentivized for us to go and swallow that up, although who knows what will happen on a follow-up war with the Ottomans. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead with doing that. Now, right now, we are going to be running a deficit of -1 Diplo power per month because of our annexation, which is happening very fast. But we have enough banked that the annexation should complete perfectly fine. So the next thing to deal with, maybe some rebel uprisings. I mean, they're not actually about to tick or anything like that. There's a lot of them brewing, but as long as we keep our national unrest low, we're going to be okay. We've got a wee bit of national unrest from the one piece of land that we decided to keep as a core, and that's about it. And of course, we don't have a whole ton of religious unity. Right now, it's the war exhaustion that's mostly driving it up. So that and the religious unity. We do still have one advisor that brings it down, which is good. But if ever our national unrest stops being negative like that, we're going to have a really, really, really bad time. So anyway, I think going after Tunis next makes sense. Serbia and the Papal States, neither one of which, is the Papal States still there? Yeah, there it is, surrounded by Tuscany. Actually, they've got Urbino over here as well. Those are pretty much non-issues. It's actually kind of like amazing that Tunis and the Papal States are allied. But yeah, everyone else is just too far away to really get involved in this, so I think it's going to be mostly a raffle stomp. These guys are all moving in here, which is good. In fact, we could probably go before they're ready. Now, I can't cross through the Sahara, so I don't have a connection over here, actually. It's a bit annoying. I'm assuming Spain would not let me through there. No, so these guys are kind of dead-ended, but they're here to bust some rebellion stuff. This is the one that was at 90%, so I'm wondering actually if I go and stand on Agadir, if that might bring it more neutral. There's a few others. Oh, technically a little bit. Is that the same one? It is. So let's do that, because we really don't need a lot of troops to be left in Sousse to bust the unrest. Those are Moroccan separatists, so that's different, although they have a little bit as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for now. Bring that down, and hopefully we get some negative unrest. Get away from that 90%, because if it goes down to 80%, then the chance of it actually firing anytime soon is extremely, extremely low. What does Tunis have militaristically? Tunis. 32,000 active troops, and we've got 45,000 on their border. So probably we could just step all over them right now. The only question is, do I wait for the war exhaustion to down on its own? It's 50 Diplo power. I could spend it, but right now, of course, we get actually a pretty good discount there. But right now we are, spending our Diplo power to do things. So it's a bit of a question mark there. The other thing I'm going to have to do at some point is probably dedicate some dude to sucking up to the Mamluks here as well. Building a spy network. Wow, we are quite far away on these. With the spy network going on in Tunis, which will help with some of the sieges, but that's about it. Because, of course, we can declare war whenever we want because of imperialism. So I don't know. I'll get my armies out of here. We'll get them to the front just so that we can 100% raffle stomp as soon as things start, and that will also give us a chance to bring down some of our war exhaustion here. Just a little bit of a tick because we'll be at peace. One diplomat is back. Yeah, we will have to suck up over here. let's get a royal marriage to start off with. That's going to help us out with the Mamluks. And we'll want to boost their opinion up to plus 200%, make sure they stay 100% happy with us. Are there any other vassal tricks that we would like to do? Not really. I mean, we could do the place relative on the throne thing, which gives us a chance to, inherit the country for free? Does that work with vassals? Would it upgrade from a vassalage to a personal union, which would then let us integrate it for free later on? Well, we don't have that much gameplay left. I guess that's another incentive for maybe not going and integrating these countries. But I think at the very least integrating one, which will free up another relationship slot so that we can do another vassal thing afterwards. Although if we're going to do that, Najd may have been the better one to start since it's a lot smaller. Grabbing Ethiopia, Mercuria as well is going to be another one. I wonder if we can just start on that. We'd have to cancel the transfer trade power. What are their provinces looking? Coptic. It'd be a little unstable. I mean, we don't have to rush it, I suppose. We could just pull the trigger on Mercuria whenever we want. Whereas I quite like grabbing Tunis because it gives us more ability to border Spain. And at some point, yeah, I still think we'll declare war on Spain, but it won't be the imperialism CB, which will require us to grab their capital. Instead, we'll get the CB just based on a claim on some territory down here. Building a spy network, okay. California, independent California. Wow, big California, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so that we can sit on a war goal and just tank that out, and that should be fine. All right, we've got some ships over here. This includes my transports as well. I think I will just move out here, maybe here with the fleet. Just, you know what? We'll want to be doing some blockading, so let's get in a position to do that. That's going to be fine. I don't know what kind of navy Tunis has. Probably not much. 3 heavies, yeah, that's going to be fine. Okay. All right, nearly in position. I think as soon as we get there, we'll go ahead and declare war. And this, we do want the imperialism CB. That's going to be okay. We don't need to call any allies in here, and we don't want to co-belligerize anyone. Not much point in doing that. I mean, there is a possibility we could. Ooh, bribes growing more acceptable. Gain some corruption. Oh, that's annoying. I hear Rome is nice. Do we take this as a very aggressive expanse into Europe? That would mean we really wouldn't be able to take as much from Tunis because if we'd be overextended and whatnot. We don't have a ton of admin power banked, although it's going up relatively well right now. Both the Papal States and Serbia would be very interesting targets. Obviously, rebellion status would be pretty ridiculous. It would be distant overseas as well, so, I mean, there would be tons and tons of overextension, but it would give us a foothold from which we could strike more countries. Now, from a trade point of view, because I didn't take Constantinople, is there anything else that would help over here? Not as such. I would like to take these islands, I think, from Spain. But Spain and France, again, they're in their own thing. What's our coalition map mode looking like? Yeah, no one here cares. Ottomans would be happy to join in a coalition, as would Ethiopia over here. But so far, no impact over here. And I don't think we'd want a coalition that includes European powers. So we'll have to be a little bit more cautious about what we take here. But it's not impossible. Although, if we're going to do that, we're going to have to bring our light ships in here and get ready for some striking. Okay, you guys, go and park yourself over here. Yeah, I'm going to bring the light ships off trade, which is too bad, because, you know, money's also good. I'm going to bring them over here, and we'll get in a better position for that. All right, you're done there. We're going to... I want to start improving relations over here with the Mamluks. It's going to be quite big. We want to make sure they don't ever start getting crotchety. And most likely what will happen is we're just going to cancel the spy network in Tunis. We don't need the increased siege speed, and it's not like they have any tech that's going to be useful there. We are being attritioned over here just slightly. So let me go and pop off. I think that'll shrink us enough. Yeah. Actually, more than enough. More recent uprisings going away. We may have to deal with a wave of rebellion before we move out. Although you can see that we did indeed trim this down a fair bit, which is great to see. Really good to see. And then we're going to get some more attrition over here. Yeah, we definitely have to launch soon, but our ships are about to be there. Our light ships travel very quickly, luckily. They do have a while to go. Oh, and they're actually kind of damaged as well. Let me move you back. Grab you, cut you in half, move you there. Grab you. Come on. How come I can't merge you up? Oh, you did merge. Never mind. I was misreading the graphics here. I just want to split you apart here. And actually, I'll move the troops over here. We're going to do our siege from Benghazi. So we're going to need 40k troops, and so I'm sending slightly more than that, and we'll try to tune that army to be a good number, because 41 troops is what we're going to try to drop onto Rome. Now, I suspect there'll be some troops there. I don't suppose Tuscany would give us military access. Indeed, they would. Which is great, because we can actually land our troops in Napoli and avoid the amphibious assault penalty. We could also ferry a larger stack if need be. More conversions. All right, we'll keep going with the cheaper conversions, which seems like a good idea. So, 41. There we go. Leave that behind. We're ready to go. And my light ships, I'm going to move you in here. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a little bit of repairs before the war starts. But what I can do is I can start the war now, move into Tunis with the troops that I've got, and then worry about going after the Papal States after. Usually I go for the secondary combatants first, because then we can separate piece them out. But if we're waiting for repairs and we're otherwise anxious, I mean, the longer we wait, the more war exhaustion ticks away, which is nice. Because, again, we don't want any rebellions. But, I don't know, I think I'm kind of antsy. Kind of antsy. I have no diplomat. Right. 5 days. 4, 3, 2, 1, and declare war. So we're not going to co-belligerize anyone, which may make... we have a truce with you? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, then. Never mind. So, change of plans. Stupid truces. Work your way down there. And I guess the trade ships can go back to protecting trade in the Ivory Coast. So when does that run out? 73. So 4 more years. Ouch. All right, well, we can do Mercuria and we can take out Ethiopia. That'll be okay. Meanwhile, during that, anything else we'd want to trigger? I mean, we could go to war with France, Spain, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to wait until they're in a significant war, and then we'll try to grab some of the territory over here. Got plenty of CBs. That's never going to be the problem. And yeah, we're going to leave a good number of troops here, because this is going to go pretty quick. They've got no allies or anything like that. So if I cancel this, it's not going to trigger a truce, is it? Nope. Good. Excellent. So 15 days, we'll get our diplomat back, which is going to be great. These guys are here, and yeah, just sit there. We still have one too many leaders, which is eating some some military power, but I do think I want to keep the admiral around. Plus, one of the generals will probably keel over and die in a not too distant future, so that's going to be fine. So we're just going to fully annex these guys, right? Ooh, diplomatic insult. It's not going to help with the religious unity here, but that's okay. So we're going to take their capital. We've got no allies. You're going to run to there. And you're going to do that and that. That's going to go pretty quick. Oh, province actually called Berber. Interesting, but you don't have the Berber IDs, right? Whereas, like, up here. Stupid coring cost bullshit. But that's okay. We've got the Mamluks. We can just feed them Tunisian land. Which is probably what we're going to have to do. Feed them Tunisian land and then vassalize Tunis. Oh, I can't go that way. Yeah, that makes sense because of the fort. That's okay. We won't need help. It's just desert. It's not a mountain or anything. That's the actual capital. We've got the... We don't have the full cannon bonus over here. So let's ship a few more over there. Okay, autosave, autosave, autosave. And you are going to get my Siege Leader 3 guy as well. To accelerate that. Alright, that should be fine. Oh, and we'll have to get soba, I suppose, for the noodles. Different kind of soba. That's okay. But for the 100%, so that we can eat them completely without waiting forever for the war to end. Siege of Berber is done, done, done. Do that. We can actually give them Sobo here, potentially. Because... yeah, see, they're fetishists, so that's not really gonna... But we could save ourselves some admin by giving them this. It's obviously going to increase the cost of vassalizing them. That's okay. Benign neglect. And just wait for that to pop. There's our 100%. Could have let them siege that or something. But so we're going to go for 100%. Just swallow them whole. Take all their money. And that's that. And yeah, I wonder if I can give them provinces while I'm annexing them. Looks like yes, so I want to give them Soba. There we go. And then we will core things that are overextending us. I don't think there's any reason we could give it to the Mamluks. Yeah, I'm just going to core this one on my own. That's going to be fine. Okay, just get rid of the overextension. That's okay. So, Ethiopia next. Did the truce with Ethiopia literally just end? That's fantastic. What good timing. So let's move you down to here, there, and there. And Ajuran will be able to help out with that as well. And we'll probably feed a lot of the lands to them. Save ourselves the admin. Yes, it's going to eat more of our Diplo, but that's okay. Actually, they're not going to... They don't have cores in this territory, I assume. Or do they? Come on, autosave. God damn it. That's a doll. Yeah, there's not enough Adal here. Yeah, I think we'll just end up having to core it. Ooh, we are well ahead of time on military. I'm going to try to wait maybe one more year. I don't think we'll max out. So I think we'll be able to save 10% of the cost. But then we will be forced to do that. Unless I want to use the military power for reducing unrest or something like that. But I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Let's get you to cross into here. That'll probably put us above... maybe it won't. Let's use this guy. Superior military mind. To smash, declare, take capital, go, smash, and you're going to go there and there. Are attacking to the highlands. Oh, or we're not going to catch them at all. Now it's into mountains, which is less than pleasant, but don't think is actually a problem. Yeah, no. 26% war score from smashing their army right away. Very nice. So just go and start carpet sieging. Presumably we have the full siege bonus over here. Yeah, we're fine. Split you in half, go there. Split you in half, go there. Split you in half, do that. Oops. I left the wrong dude. There we go. Quick war. Wipe them out. All of them. So the fact that we're losing one military power per month from having one too many military leaders, not really a problem. We can't rivalize Great Britain? No kidding. Really? Wow. Not actually a costly trade embargo, but I'm wondering if I should actually keep it in here. How come? Like, what happened to you that we can't be rivals anymore? I guess they are too distant. They're too distant and not really that big. It'll be interesting to see if we can set a new rival after we finish this war. Of course, we can't do it during a war. Not allowed. Okay. Let's check the estate modifier here. So the... Oops, over here. So the influence of the clergy has dropped. I don't think I want the Inquisitor right now. So we're just going to leave them be as is. That's fine. Everyone else is pretty high up, so we're not really going to mess with anything there. Just siege out the capital. And yeah, I think we'll just swallow up Ethiopia. Yeah, and it'll take some more of our admin power. Ooh, there we go. Siege successful. So if I did just go and grab everything, let's take a look at what the admin coring cost is going to be for that. 154. So we do have enough for that right now, which is good. There'll be more of our extension, which leads to a certain amount of rebellion, but that's okay. We'll take all your money as well. And, oops, we missed one. There we go. Full annexation. Better. That would have been really annoying. Boom, boom, boom. Core. What are we at? 55%. And Okay, so the unrest will rise again, but not so bad. We still have negative national unrest, so that's nice. And now I think we actually take a breather until it's time to go after Tunis. I mean, we can't go after the Ottomans again, obviously. I mean, I could plan some sort of, you know, war across the sea here. Albania, Austria. You know, it's interesting. It's an interesting possibility. I'm going to grab all my people and move them up to the coast somewhere anyway. You know what we'll do? Actually, we're going to help the Mamluks deal with their rebel problem. So yeah, we're going to hold off there until we're forced to. Probably next January we'll have to go because we'll probably not have the ability to save up for another year. I mean, I could math this. Monthly increase is only 3, so we're only getting 36 per year. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true. That is really low, and we're wasting that extra point. Now, right now, that's okay, but how old are our generals? Can we find that from this screen? Does it tell us? How old are you, dude? Tell us here? No. And I mean, again, I'm going to want an admiral for the next war in the Mediterranean. So I think we'll keep him around for now, but it definitely does suck a little bit. If we weren't ahead, then I would seriously consider doing something. Colonial enthusiasm. Excellent. Wonderful. Reduce overextension. Probably. This means go up to our force limit. Okay, where's Bhutan? Oh, over there. Yeah, I don't particularly care about it. So the reward for this is +1 Diplo rep. Reward for this is the reduced maintenance, which is quite good. So what's our current force limit and where are we right now? Yeah, we're a million miles away from being at 75%. I'm just going to take this because reducing overextension will happen. The bonus is negligible, but it's at least something that will happen. So that's good. All right, that's going to be large enough. We're going to do that and grab you. Smash that stack. You're welcome, Mamluks. Over here, what I'm going to do is increase autonomy in all of these places. I don't remember, is there a hotkey for this? No. And it's probably not something that gets spammed that often, so it's not quite as important. I mean, obviously they're going to rebel no matter what. And I could have let them rebel first, and then they would have still been negative, but this will just slow everything down a little bit, which I think is good. We're going to go smash that. And here we're going to go and de-do that. Conversion successful. Nice. All right, let's convert. Haha! It's a laugh. All right, power projection. We're at 100% because we eclipsed Great Britain. That is great stuff. Look at that. That's a lot more time with a little bit of extra military power. New religion spreads. Football. So this would be basically until the end of the game a little bit more local unrest, but we gain legitimacy, which wouldn't hurt actually for a variety of things. Or we'd lose who? Or theologian with national unrest. No. I think I'll take this. We'll take, well, you know, legitimacy is nice, and it does raise very slowly normally. So that's okay. Legitimacy has a lot of impact on a lot of different things. Detach you, move you up here, and move you over there. Okay. So you're good, you're good. Oh, we might go and help our little buddy over here. I'm going to send this smaller guy. Less attrition along the way. Go and help that out. So corings are corings. Technology is waiting a little bit longer. With this annexation, we are definitely going to fall a little bit further behind on the Diplo tech. Plus, we want to finish the Diplo ideas. So again, but at this point, I'm not going to cancel because it's been too long. But yeah, I don't know. Let's, I guess since we can't declare war on Tunis, we're going to go back and build a spy network over there, just for cuz. And I think we're going to put a cut in here. We've cleaned that, you know, cleaned up all these bits. That's going to feel so much better. You know what? I'm so happy that we're going to annex this. I don't care. I don't care if it, you know, slows, you know, conquest and control over the world. Think about how much better everything will look if we've got that. Maybe what we'll do is we won't care about the northern edge over here. It's going to be, we're going to keep a buffer state. Hell, should we... Oh, we can't because they're too... Oh, do we have to do that in the diplomat mode? Should we make them a marsh? A march. It would increase their strength. We can't annex them. They don't pay tax, but they would be stronger in terms of military, which is good because we expect them to be fighting the Ottomans in the future again. That's a really good question. Well, I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm going to consider that. Thank you very much for watching another episode, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.